Fellas, I'm glad to be back. Today, as you could tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best free team of the week. This is going to be a new series that I'm going to be doing every single week from now on, and I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks that you could use and some of the best cards and some of the best lineups that you could put together without spending a single dollar or even buying a card from the auction house to get these cards. So, we're gonna call this the free team of the week. So this is going to be the free team of the week, and at the starting point guard spot, I'm going to go ahead and put in Jrue Holiday. This card is a great defender. He's a good shooter. He's a good slasher. He can play make, but most importantly, he can hold down guys on defense, which is something that's really important in this game. He's not the best point guard, okay, don't get me wrong, but he's going to get the job done for you. One of the things that you could do to get this card, it's pretty easy. You got to win 15 triple threat online games and 15 and 30 triple threat offline games. I don't know if the challenge is still available, but for those of you that still have it, go ahead and get this card. At the shooting guard spot, you're gonna go ahead and put Zero Gravity Richard Jefferson. This card right here is really good. He's a great shooter, okay, and he gets the job done. I'm gonna skim through these real quick. At the starting small forward, you're gonna go ahead and put the brand new Malik Sealy. This card, you could still get him this week. Same thing, 30 triple threat offline, 15 triple threat online wins. It's that simple. At the power forward spot, we're gonna use this card. Now I know he's pretty undersized at 6'8", but one thing I'll tell you about this card is that he's a clone to Giannis, and in some cases he's a little bit better than Giannis because he's a little bit faster off the dribble, and he's a little bit of a better shooter than Giannis. They've got the same release, but he's kind of like a Giannis clone, is what I'm trying to say. At the center spot, nobody other than the 7-7 Demon, Manute Bol. This card is a blessing to the 2K community, and the fact that he is free. Now I know that he's difficult to get, but check out a video that I'll be making soon on how to get this card. It is not that hard if you just put in the right strategy, okay? You follow the way I tell you how to do it, you can get this card pretty easily. But for those of you that got it, he's a great card. At the backup point guard position, we're going to go with Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is, like Jrue Holiday, a great point guard. A lot of people love to use his Ruby early on in the year. But one thing that I love about this card is, again, his defense. He sticks with guys. He's a great shooter. He's a good slasher. He isn't that tall at just 6'3", but smaller point guards have been able to get their way this year. At the backup shooting guard position, we're going to go with Jimmy Gets Buckets. Jimmy G Buckets. Jimmy Butler. Once again, a great card. I don't got to explain a lot with him. He's a demon in 2K. I'm just going to say that. At the backup small forward, we're going to go with Andrew Wiggins. This is a brand new card. Him and Kuminga both come out of the playoff moment challenges. And they're not that hard to get. At the backup power forward spot, we're going to use Hero Sean Kemp. Now, there are a few other cards that you could use if you have them. A lot of people likely aren't gonna have that James Worthy, but ultimately it's about your play style. I know people who would want to use, for example, they would use Grant Williams, which is good if you like playing small, or if you want to use a guy like Danielle Marshall, who's a great budget player. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of guys that you could use in here, but I'm gonna go with Sean Kemp. I know his release isn't that good, but he's very athletic. He could still stretch the floor, and he's great off the dribble. He is 6'10". He's got a little bit of that height, so he will help you out when you're struggling. At the backup center spot, we're going to be going with Bam Adebayo. Now, once again, I know Bam Adebayo is undersized, but he will stretch the floor, and usually guys who have backup big men don't run super tall guys. So yeah, at the reserve point guard position, you got to run this card, DeJounte Murray. He's going to help you if you're running if you're going against up a little bit of a taller point guard. You could place him. He is only 6'4", but he's got a long wingspan. So just remember that. At the reserve small forward position, we're going to go with Chris Mullin. Not a lot to explain here. We all know how good Chris Mullin is. And at the reserve center position, we're going to go with, where is he? Patrick Ewing. If you could use either Ewing or Bam, I prefer Bam because, he's a little bit more mobile. But yeah, we're going to quickly get into go into freestyle. Actually, I'm not going to do gameplays. I'm not going to do gameplays with these teams, but this is the budget team of the week, and yeah, this is as good as it's not even a budget team. It's a free team, so I'd really recommend this if you don't have any MT, or these are all free cards that you can get in the game. And yeah, you don't have to spend any MT on cards. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm going to be making videos like this all the time. See y'all soon. Peace.